Hello everyone, this is Yana from Bellatrix. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm very happy to be here with you again, and this is another pick a card tarot reading for you, and the question is, what is your life purpose? So if you'd like to book a private reading to me, please follow the description box and you can find a link to my website and you can choose whatever you need. And also if you just send me the message Bellatrix at gmail.com, I will also can explain everything that I'm doing, and and you can choose what option you want for the private reading. And always I'm very happy to work with you. Okay, and help you too as well. So today here I have 4 piles for you, group number 1, 2, 3 and 4. You can choose which one resonates the most for you, but also, of course, you can actually listen to or watch just not only one group, or not just only one pile, but also 2, for example, and then you will find perhaps a bit more information about what resonates the most for your life story. Okay, today I also will use the dice, this spiritual magical dice that I'm using also for my readings, and that will be about numerology. So the number that I will have for you, that will probably, after that you will need maybe to read, or if you know the numbers, so it will be very useful for you to know or to read a bit more about a particular number. And also this an amazing one, where there's the raining, there's a thunderstorm, the sun, the snow, the heavy rain, the wind, the sun, yes, again, cloudy. So all these kind of nature events that can happen actually in the sky, right? That will also, I will use this dice a bit later for each of this pile. So let's start. If you have chosen the pile number 1, I will change a bit the camera so you can see a bit more and better. Okay, let's see what is your life purpose. First we have the blame card, 10 of Swords, Ace of Swords. Wow, that's amazing actually. The Page of Cups card, Winter, we'll put here, and Serendipity. Okay, this is actually about luck. Okay. So, first of all, I would like to pay attention to this card. This card called Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So it's actually the thing that is very important for you in this life path, to be aware of that outer world is definitely depends on your inner world, and it's very important to understand and to know that how you feel inside, that definitely interfere, or I must say mostly like influence your outer world. So all your programs that you have inside directly influence your outer world, what you have in your life. Because it's actually, the thing is, like, you don't need to blame anyone for anything that is happening, especially negative things, because everything is coming from you. If you change yourself, you can change your world and you can change your life. So this is also about taking the responsibility for your well-being, for what you are creating in your life. So because everything that is in your life, because you want that, even if it sounds a bit maybe critical, ironical, whatever, it's really like that. And it seems like you came here to this life time, to live in this life, in order to understand that actually you don't need to blame anyone for anything, especially for not this disaster that is happening, for example, in a particular your life. everything that is coming from you. But it's the most important thing. It's great thing. Why? Because you can end it. You can end this pain, in order to start something new and continue living your life the way you want it. Okay, with Ten of Swords and Ace of Swords, it's amazing how these two cards are here together, because it seems like you are going through a lot of pain, and it seems like you need to go through a lot of not really pleasant experience in order to understand how to be free. So perhaps for some of you, even with these eagles, I feel this is actually to see the life, the situation from the bird's view, you know, like being free of anything. But with this card, with Ten of Swords, actually to be free of any past situation, of any negative thoughts. And this is both air signs. So this is about letting yourself free or liberating yourself from negative thoughts. You know, it's again with blaming. So it's easier sometimes to blame someone in order to because it's easy, and in order to being able to move forward and to try to find your happiness maybe in the future, and you're trying to blame and to give the responsibility for your life to another person, but it doesn't work that way. And then probably in some time you will see like, no, that doesn't work, because again and again you will actually face the same situation or the similar situation, the same problem over and over again, unless you will break the circle by yourself. Because it's all about clarity, to see why you're here, and that it's not about, like, you are creating your life, you are creating your destiny, you are creating everything, like your life, your world around you, your surroundings. So it's very important. With Page of Cups, that's about learning. So for some of you, I feel that it's probably this profession, like teaching and learning. Being a student, like forever student, can be the case. So getting experience over and over again, that's your purpose as well. But also for some of you at some point, but I think it can be both together here. It's like at some point when you are learning a lot, you want to become also a teacher. It can be a profession, but it also can be a spiritual teacher. It can be a teacher because you have your experience. It can be life coaching, it can be just teaching kids, you know, working with kids, because Page of Cups, it's a young lady here that she is very interested in learning new things, and she's opened her heart. Also why I'm thinking about life coaching, because this is the cup, Page of Cups, right? Also with this card, I'm feeling about writing poems, writing books, writing something, putting a lot of your thoughts in your paper. With these two cards, I feel that it will be really interesting for you with the Serendipity card. With this clover, you know, the luck is here for you, and luck is here with when you put, for example, all your experience, painful experience, that can learn others. It's like others can learn from you, you know, and when you put it on your on the paper, like writing a book, writing an article, writing your diary, a memoirs or something like that, that will be really interesting to read, and then you will be sharing your experience, you know. So it seems like you need to leave something after your lifetime, after this lifetime. With Winter, again, this card is speaking about, for me, is speaking about getting older and getting more experienced. You know, this is also, I feel that perhaps the half of your life, approximately, yes, I'm talking approximately, depends on your situation, your life, you are living like having a goal. But then just in the middle of the life, you will understand that no, it doesn't work, or I want to change something. And you will change your life completely. And you will get into this life purpose. It's like you will be getting closer, you will be taking yourself closer to your life purpose. Perhaps during the whole life you will be taking that, you will be doing, for example, like writing a poem. Maybe it was a hobby, right? But then at some point you understand that maybe you need to write a book. It not always needs to be your profession all the time, because earning money. Quite often I saw people that they earn money from a particular thing, but they need to do something else where they feel really emotionally involved and happy. It can be together. It's just the best when it's together, right? But sometimes it happens like, yes, you're earning money from one thing, but your hobby, or at least something that you're enjoying doing even more, just, maybe it doesn't bring you much money, but at least you are doing that and you're enjoying that. So it seems for you it can be the case, or it can be the case for a particular period in your life, and then you will change it, because then you will understand, okay, I can earn money from that too, So yes, but the most important thing, it's your experience. So getting your experience, and the answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So you can get it how you want. So probably you will have your insights with this card. But I feel that this is about experience, because winter is about becoming mature, becoming, I must say mature, yes, more experienced, even older. But it seems like the age in your case gives you more charm, gives you more attraction. Like you are becoming, like your maturity gives you this attraction, and this people are paying more attention, because this is what makes you like a magnet to others, right? Because that's very important. So yes, what else I'm picking up from those cards? You have your luck, and you have the luck in your life, and it seems like you need to just be at this flow of the luck, and then it's like the life can be changed. For example, as I'm speaking about teaching, for example, if you are going to the right direction, you will see that the doors will start be opening for you just immediately. For example, you want to be a teacher, but you were not that brave, or you were educating yourself for quite a long time, and then you decided to, I don't know, just out of the blue, I decided to teach kids, for example, the language or mathematics or something like that. It doesn't matter, right? Or art, or just writing the books or writing the poems, something like that. And then you will see that that will be just exactly the moment that you will open the internet, I don't know, like, and you will see the ad that is giving you this opportunity that someone at school is searching for the teacher with a particular experience, and you are the perfect match to that ad, to that position. This kind of a synchronicities in your life that's is showing you the way you need to go, and showing you how you need to develop yourself. Okay, I would like to pull a few more cards with Black Cat Tarot deck and see what else you're supposed to do. Okay, I feel that probably with this blame card is one of the most important messages, but all messages are very important, of course, but just don't forget it. I will not repeat it again. And unfortunately, in order to understand and to have clarity in your life about yourself, how to live, and mostly about freedom, I feel that with this Ace of Swords, actually, this is also the card of freedom. But again, with freedom card, as I said, perhaps a freelancer, or I can't say a book publisher, but a book writer. A writer is more here. Again, like you can put the whole story of your life in this book, or just experience, like life coach, as I said, a love and relationship coach as well. You need to put your heart into that, into your life. Because you came here, it seems like, again, the soul is already experienced pain earlier in the previous lifetime. And in order to protect yourself, you use this mirroring. So you use blaming others in order to be kind of safe and not suffer too much. But you are able to overcome this pain through liberation yourself, and to connect mind and heart. When you start living from the heart, that will, as I said, the luck is here, and that will open your the doors for you, because experience and age makes you even more attractive to people, towards yourself, and yes, you are getting more and more. Okay, so what else? I have the Empress card. Wow, that's beautiful. With the Empress card, again, children, topic of children is here. 9 of Swords, and the third one that I want to pull, it's 2 of Cups. Okay, the relationship is very important to you. But again, the relationship matter, family matter, will work only if you connect your heart and your mind and stay positive, you know, because it seems like you need to learn how to love. You need to learn how to be not cold and out of your mind. It's like the mind there, and you need to put yourself down to the heart chakra, and it's very vulnerable for you. So in order to, we have here Empress, so it means that that is also important for you during this lifetime, maybe to become a mother or be a mother, or just to have children, or to work with younger generation in order to see this experience in yourself and to start paying attention to that and give it a lot of, you know, value, because it seems like you don't appreciate that much. You're how valuable you are, right? With the 9 of Swords, again, this is the mental energy. This is the energy of being stuck in your negativity and like looking at everywhere, at everything, you know, again, blaming others and being negative into outer world. On one hand, it's okay, that's better than to put all into yourself, but don't forget that only you can handle it, only you can manage it, and help to overcome that. And then with 2 of Cups, there's definitely about partnership, about love, about having and meeting the twin flame or soulmate during this lifetime, and maybe with this person to create a family or to be as a partner. I mean, because it seems like relationship will also, I can't say the relationship will be very easy because of the 9 of Swords, and maybe becoming a mother or a father, nurturing figure, so become a parent, sorry, I can't say just a mother, it's both, right? To become a parent, but the Empress is very nurturing energy, so it doesn't matter if you're a man or the woman. And it seems like it will not be that easy for you, so it will be challenging to be in the relationship, perhaps not just one to have, perhaps to have not just one marriage, perhaps not even you can have a child and then maybe divorce and then another partner, or maybe you can be a single parent and then another partner, something like that. It can be different. Again, your story, your life situation can be different, but just pay attention that it can be all options, including parenting, right, and partnership. That can be challenging, because in order that you are growing through that, you are understanding yourself much better. So, and with these dice, okay, this is the thunderstorm, and lightning. So that means that it's kind of a Tower card. That means that, as I said, actually that confirms the energy of 9 of Swords and 10 of Swords. So you need to go through, unfortunately, pain and that not pleasant experience in order to experience, right, something beautiful, something better, and that kind of the situation that will be very difficult to open your heart, but exactly that the situation that will ask you to be vulnerable and open the heart and try to believe in happiness, in love, in positive things, and not into negativity in your life. And with the dice, I have 2 and 3. So you can put both. You can take 5, you can take 2, 3. Okay, 2 is speaking about partnership. We have it, right? Meeting a soulmate, twin flame. So probably you will meet a soulmate, or especially a twin flame card is here. So I feel that you can meet as a twin flame in order to teach yourself how to be a good parent, how to be a nurturing parent, how to grow yourself, to be independent, how to see the clarity and be liberated from the pain. And it's kind of a lessons that they will give you, so that will be not easy. With a 3, a 3, it's all about expression, creativity. As I said, those professions or those hobbies will help you, so the art is here as well. And 2 and 3, it's like number 5, and 5 here is about change. So I feel that you are changing through pain, unfortunately, but yes, but it seems like perhaps you're a Scorpio sign or something, Scorpionic side you have very strong. It seems like you are living through a lot of changes, or experiencing changes in your life in order to understand a lot about yourself, that you are able to change your life by yourself. Don't blame others for that. Okay. So thank you very much, dear friends. This is all for the pile number 1, and I'm moving on to the pile number 2. If you have chosen the pile number 2, let's see what is your life purpose. So first is the fear card. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So yes, it seems like the purpose of this lifetime for you is to not to fight with the fear, but to accept it. So perhaps you have different fears in your life during the life that you will need to accept and to work with it, and in order to embrace it and to liberate yourself from the fear. Okay, because the energy of love is the key here too. The Chariot card, the Major Arcana, the 9 of Coins, then I have the Palace of Cups. The atmosphere is just a lot of emotions, assertiveness card, and here we have Go to the Distance. Okay guys, so first of all, what I'm picking up from here, the Chariot and the 9 of Coins, actually these 2 cards are a bit controversial, right? I'm feeling it right now about that, because Chariot card is about Cancerian energy, and this is energy of home, security, being safe, but at the same time, when you set the goal, you go to the right direction. Okay, first message that I'm picking up here, that emotionally you want to be secure, and emotions will be really, really important for you when you are at home. So family life, emotional, becoming emotionally mature is important during this lifetime. But at the same time, with this Chariot card, setting the goal and going and achieving that, and see this, there are 2 horses here. So that means that, like with one horse, it's your emotional security at home, and you need to combine it somehow, to mix it somehow in your life, and being secure having that. With the second horse, you are out, you're socializing, you're out to work, to go somewhere, right? In order to achieve the goal that you want. But to achieve this goal, it seems like it is financial abundance and financial independence. So becoming financially independent, that's a very important thing for you during the lifetime, this lifetime. For some of you, it can be like 2 lives in one. One is emotional security, feeling home when you're home with your spouse and maybe children or pets or whatever, something very cute, you know, and sweet. And another path is also at the same lifetime, is like being successful when you go out. And it's like feminine and masculine energy at one. But also for some of you, it's very, so you can't live with one and you can't live with another. So you need to combine somehow these 2 areas in your life in order to achieve this financial security. And perhaps you are a very profound earth sign, but you can be also Cancer. Cancer is there too. So it can be this combination. And perhaps with fear card, you will have some fears to be poor, you know, to have no money, to maybe even to have no family, or maybe you have had the childhood where you were poor, or your parents didn't have money or didn't spend money on you, or it was like constantly with the Chariot card, you were changing homes, you were just traveling constantly, you didn't feel secure at one place, and that was kind of triggering that you need to find something really important where you can be settled and also secure, kind of financial, because it's all about earth. So it seems like earth element is the main element during this lifetime. So perhaps in your natal chart you don't have enough earth energy, or the earth energy is blocking or something like that, so you need to work on that. And getting there, it's you are kind of becoming that beautiful, I mean, you will bloom, you know, you will blossom, you will be like a flower. For some of you with these 2 cards and yeah, assertiveness and Palace of Cups, it seems like it will be quite difficult mostly to find the family than to find financial abundance. Can be vice versa, right? But I feel that sometimes you need to sacrifice, because you will not see how to balance your life considering money or career or family life. And I feel from this card that you probably will, it's a bit easier because of those fears to protect yourself, to go for this independent lifestyle, to earn money and to have more money in your life, rather than to have emotional comfort at home. But the thing is, like, you need to balance it, you know. So again, this is about balancing your life in two specific areas, family and career. You know, I feel like can be south node in your natal chart is like a 4th house, and north node in 10th house, or 5th house of south node and 11th house of for north node, something like that. Or the Cancerian energy, but also, yeah, Cancerian energy can have one of the nodes, south or node, or south or north, yeah, sorry, because I feel that when you came into this life, it seems like maybe to be a mother or a father was very kind of comfortable for you, but then at some point you will need to go out and to start earning your money because, for example, of divorce or just a particular situation. Even from the childhood, for example, in the beginning it was very comfortable, you didn't want to go and achieve a lot out in the world, but you, for example, I don't know, like any situation that triggered that you need to go out and to earn your own money, not to be dependable, not to depend on anyone, even on your parents, even on your spouse, on your children, on anyone. It can be vice versa too, but the fear will trigger a lot. And as I said, the poor childhood or the poor previous lifetimes can be the trigger and can be the kind of the situation with this fear can provoke having you a different lifestyle. With the Palace of Cups, with this card, I really feel that the atmosphere in general for you, you're very emotional, and it's easier for you to work with, like, helping people, you know, like empathy is here, kindness, you know, sweetness. But it seems like you can be even lost in this Palace of Cups, but it's your home. So it seems like perhaps for you you're a very deep person, and it's very comfortable to be in these deep waters, you know, to deal with emotions, to deal with other people's problems. For example, like it can be 8th house, like psychology, psychic. You can be a psychic, you can be a psychologist, you can be a psychiatrist, even some mental problems to solve because you have these deep waters, deep understanding of what's going on. You're very kind, and kindness is like with this you came into this life. That's very helping for you. And assertiveness is stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. It seems like you were so kind and so helpful that people got used to take it for granted. That's why maybe you had some situations that you need to change it and put yourself in a kind of in a situation where you can show them that you value quite value is higher, right? So you have self-esteem, because self-confidence can be not that high as you wanted. So that's why with the Chariot and a lot of water here, it's for you, it's quite comfortable to give a lot, you know, to not to take much. Maybe there is a problem with actually taking, embracing, accepting, but you need to do actually the vice versa. With this giving, you came to this life, but you need finally to take, thinking about yourself, because 9 of Coins is this is the key card here, and go the distance too. So you need to have the goal, to set the goal and to go there. And take it, you know, and take and enjoy that. Being financially independent from others, don't depend on anyone, just on yourself, and create the security for yourself. Also, for some of you, maybe you can be good at fashion, working with fashion, but also I really feel like a lot of watery energies here. But it seems like with this energy you came to this life, but now it's time to change it. I mean, because your life purpose is to, just as I said, to be independent financially. Okay, and to have your own career. With this Nine of Coins, perhaps it's a very good idea for you to have your own business. And this business should be shown, should be noticeable for others. If it is on the internet, so it should be a really good advertisements or something like that, or advertising campaign that people will see you. And again, your plan is like set the goal and do the steps there. Assertiveness is like you need to be very sure what you want to do. This being sure, that will help you to embrace those fears and to work with that and to achieve what you really want. Again, if you own the business or if you're in the business, people need to work for you. You are the leader, or you need to be alone, not with a partner or with someone, in order to be successful in business. Again, go the distance. With this card, I'm picking up that you can work with foreigners, you can work with hot countries, you can work with something that is far away, logistics as well. For some of you also can be like, if I'm speaking about something beautiful like fashion, jewelry or something like that, so it can be with like distributor or something from the shop from the foreign brand or something like that. And it seems like it can include travel or moving into another country where you can find your niche, where you can bloom and go and enjoy what you want to do actually. Because with the Chariot card and go the distance, if you're thinking about going to another country, it's actually about yes, but you need to believe in yourself. You need to kind of jump into the sphere, you know. It's very beautiful, this combination of these two cards. Go to the distance, like you're jumping to your fear, and that's why you're embracing it, accepting it. That's why you're kind of winning it, this fear, right? And with the Chariot too, so you can move your house actually with this energy and find yes something like feeling much more comfortable living by the sea, by the river, by the lake, by the water in another country, having your own business. And also that will make you independent. Something like a tourist energy will also actually, what I'm picking up from here, it's about sport as well. Something like sport thing can be the case if you're, for example, like traveling because of competitions, you know. Moving house, right, I said. And be assertive, right? Be really sure what you want to do, because that will help you to move you forward and overcome the fear. Because fear sometimes is like helping you to stay at the same place, not movement. But the Chariot card is about moving, and moving forward does help you to embrace the fear and work with it. What else do you need to know? It's about 10 of swords. So yes, I really feel with this card actually to end a particular, so it perhaps you're dealing with now a huge life-changing and just changing period of your life, because it seems like you are ending a big part and you are going into another adventure, and it's a bit scary for you. But the Temperance card here, look at this, the result is amazing. The result is beautiful. You will be just enjoying this, again, being by the water, seeing, sitting, laying by the water, living by the water. So something like that. And sorry, too much information. And it will help you to calm yourself and to be in balance, because this is about balancing. You can balance your life, your love life or your family life and career, definitely, if you choose the career path, you know, something like that. It's or perhaps you need just focus more on career, but don't forget the family, or look at your life and see if the family is suffering from lack of your attention, so perhaps maybe to put a bit more attention there, but don't forget the career, so because you need to earn money, you, not someone else. And it seems like you're really suffering from that. I mean, you're really nervous about how it can be, how to go into another country, or how to start something new in a different place, or different even a profession, a career. But that will be great. Look at this, because if you set the goal, and if you like it, and okay, with this card, listen to your intuition. You have Palace of Water. You're very deep. You have very deep intuitive nature, so trust it. Okay, now we have the heavy rain. Again, water. So it seems like you are the water sign, and with this water, it seems like you really need to live by the water, or work with the water, or being somewhere near the water. Or at least with foreign countries, or with foreign companies, with foreigners who are from these countries where they have a lot of water, or something like that. Again, this is not the storm yet, but the heavy rain. That means that it seems like you are a very, very emotional person, and sometimes it's quite difficult for you to control your emotions. That's why it's difficult again for you to get into your goal and to plan. Like, it's again the earth sign. You need a bit more earth. You have a lot of water, so in order to control your emotions and because sometimes you make your decisions because of your emotions, but this time you need, like in your life purpose, that means that you need to go there, right? It's like your direction to make your decisions not from your heart, actually from your intuition, right? But also be more practical, you know, be not that empathic, but more like, will that bring money to you? Right? Like something like that. Will that bring money? What will I get from that? You know, be more practical, more rational. It's like, what do I get from that? If I do that, what will I get from that? Even, as I said, why you can be psychic or life coach or something like psychologist, psychiatrist, working with emotional world, you can use it in order to earn money, you know, something like that. Or it's just, as I said, something with water. So water energy is important. So the numbers that I have for you, it's 1, 1. Again, see, you can take it like that. It will be 2, but I will recommend to take it like 1 and 1. So you are collaborating with someone, like collaboration, cooperation, but not together like a partnership. So it can be partnership, but not, you know, like not one company between 2 of you. No, it's like you have your company and another person has their company, and you can kind of sign the contract of collaboration, like an agent agreement or whatever, right? So you need to be someone like a boss of your own company, or like a freelancer, someone like that, and be independent from another person. So again, you can check number 1 for you. I really recommend to check number 1 in internet. What does it mean for you? Because it's the most important also part of the number 1. Like, you are the leader, you are changing the world with what you have within yourself. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Hope you enjoy that. Please comment below how it resonates with you, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed it, and like and share. Bye bye, and I'm continuing. If you have chosen the pile number 3, let's see what is your life purpose. Worry card. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Interesting beginning. The Star, Page of Wands, Judgment card. Am I dealing with Scorpios here? Just polluters and sexualities here. Pregnancy, oh wow. And Treasure Island. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, guys, so what I'm picking up just straight away from this card, worry, it's like you're worrying too much. You are thinking in a negative way about a lot of things in your life, but the life is teaching you this time that no, it's not the right way. It's enough of worrying about especially others. It seems like before, in your past life, you were kind of a person who was worrying about a lot of other people, maybe a priest, a high priestess, or maybe the leader of the whole city, country, or something like that, but you sacrificed a lot for others. So that's why you had this have this worry purpose of life here. Like you are learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So it seems like you are still living in the past and figuring out what was there, but in fact you need to stop thinking about that and start living at the present. So sometimes you're really stuck in what's going on. And also the programming that you are experiencing here in this lifetime, it seems like it's coming from your previous lifetimes. It's a very, very important card that we have here, Judgment card. And with the Star card actually together, it seems like, yes, Scorpionic transformation. So your life purpose is transformation. It's about changing your life in order to understand that there is not the life where just a lot of pain. Embracing the pain, you can find the happiness. You can also feel and see that there are a lot of joy around you, and it seems like you need to find those happiness around you, because it seems like you're so deep into these transformations, like constantly a lot of changes in your life, and like changes within you, that sometimes you just can't even open your eyes and see that the world is beautiful here as well. So it's very deep and dark energy that I'm picking up from here, but it seems like it's also kind of the war, that in purpose of your life here, like what you need to do here, why you're here, is like to win. It's about victory over the darkness. It's about victory over the negativity. So positivity over negativity. So light over the darkness. See, it's like the battle was there. And here now you are kind of waking up. Pluto is like, perhaps guys, I feel that some of you have been through really dark period of your life, or poverty, or I don't know, something like a breakup, really harsh are the lessons that you're living through. But the thing is, like, knowing that experience, you can be the star and shine and show others how to deal with the similar experience. And it seems like you are transforming yourself through these harsh things during your lifetime in order to understand that, yes, there is darkness, but you need to choose which side you want to live, light or darkness. Embracing the darkness, you're becoming much more powerful and going for the light and showing to the people your light. Because that's very, very transformative card and very deep transformation. So it seems like for you, it's like to change your karma during the past, to clean your karma, to change your karmic patterns from your last previous lifetimes in order to continue living the brand new cycle for your soul. Because it seems like your soul is quite old. And it's time to, with Page of Wands, actually to embrace something new. So the change of the cycle, of karmic cycle. So, okay, transformation. So perhaps there are any kind of professions or hobbies that you can have is about Scorpionic. It can be, again, psychic. Actually, it's already, yeah, over here. Not just for you guys, but for other piles too. But yeah, it seems like we are all quite intuitive, right? Intuitive, and you are very intuitive, and you can embrace that, and you can use that in your favor. Also, you have very deep knowledge. So like a researcher, like a scientist you can be, or something like that. So if you go to do something, you go within all your head and devote yourself completely to that. For some of you, I feel that it's very important during this lifetime to be a mother or a father, a parent with the pregnancy. And also with this pregnancy and this baby, with this Page of Wands, I feel like maybe it's not one children that you will have. Or like to become a mother or a father with one or more, 2, 3, even 2, 3, 4 kids, even more. And you know, like, you are the treasure. With the treasure island, I feel that you are the treasure for quite a lot of people, and it's some kind of blessings that people can talk to you, people can learn something from you. And also being your child is a blessing for them as well, and for you to have children also kind of a blessing for them, because you know how many people would like to have children but they can't, just different reasons, right? But they can't, and it's so sad. And I know a lot of people, they really try their best, they try so hard to do that, to have a child, but they just, yeah, maybe their life purpose is different, maybe just they're paying for something. It can be different, right, situation. But in your case, if you have a child, that's blessings for you. So it seems like it's not that I must say difficult, or at least maybe it can be difficult, but when you have a child, you accept it as a blessing. And if you don't appreciate being a mother or father, please do so, because that's an important experience that you're having during this lifetime too. With Page of Wands, actually, guys, I feel that it's about sexuality. It's definitely, I feel like you are learning how to be sexually attractive, because a lot of people out there, a lot of people out there have sexual traumas from the childhood, like a shame, like, oh, that's bad, or I need not to do that, something like that, you know. So a lot of dark emotions can come from sexuality. But don't forget that sexuality is the instinct, very, very deep and human beings' instinct that came from animal side of us. And if we are fighting against that, or if we are not accepting that, then this will really play a very negative role in our life. So accepting your sexuality the way you are, embracing it, that will also kind of change it. So for some of you, it can be using your sexuality for your hobby, for your life, for your work even. Also with this child, I feel for some of you it can be the teacher profession or working with kids also. But you know, with the Star card, it's definitely about the mission is to show the way, to show where to go, to show the path, and to bright. So you should be a very bright person, because the star can have negative side and a positive. Again, this duality you have everywhere here, right? So for some of you, it can be just closing yourself at home in four walls and not letting anybody to see you. And you, I don't know, like you are then providing this energy with a lot of negativity, and you're becoming this dark ball. But when you are getting out and living your life, enjoying the most important life, and searching for the positive things and believing that there are a lot of positive and beautiful things around you, then you are becoming the beautiful person, and you're becoming a shining person. People like see you, and like you can lead them, they can go and do what you say. Like, be careful with your wishes, with what you're saying, right? So you kind of can make their dreams come true. And also, this is the power that you have about yourself. Make a wish and go there. You have this ability to make your dreams come true. So it's a very helping energy. But this is also ruled by Uranus, but also I feel an Aquarius card. So the society is very important for you. You need to be in social circles. You need to go out. Perhaps Aquarius is also about being spontaneous, or doing something through internet, or doing something like even with, I feel like with friends, right? Social circles. Status is important for you, and you need to get this status. So don't be stuck in this negative side of the star energy. You need to shine, you need to be bright, you need you know, something very interesting, because you are the treasure. You have a lot to share with people, you have a lot to show. But again, look at this treasure island. This is about being shine. Like, open that box of yourself, don't close it, because when you close it, all this becoming very dark, like ashes. When you open it, it's becoming these hearts, these stars, and it's like sparkling, and people from very far can see that and come to you. It's like you're giving the warmth, and to give the warmth is very important. For some of you, I really feel it's like kind of a doctor profession and medicine, something like surgery, something like that. But just stop worrying too much, right? But it's something, working with pregnant women, or working with women in general can be the case as well. And also with pregnancy card, I feel that you are very able to create something new, And it seems like sometimes even in your life that you need to change your career, change your hobby. To you are a learner, but you want to, like, you're very passionate about something new, a new beginning, and it's great because you're learning, you're searching for something that makes you happy. So continue this journey. It's like this is the fool's journey, because Page of Wands, it's the passionate beginning as well. And when you go there, you can even transform the life of others or transform the reality of yours for sure. So you have this ability. And yes, perhaps like working with a startup, consultation as well here. Treasure of Island, again, I feel for you that you can work with something with water, with foreign countries, or if you're living by the water, that's great. That will actually boost your energy to open it up. With a star card and this card, so perhaps you need to have like travel by flights, so you have to, by plane, having flights to go there, or maybe work or hobby. Maybe traveling is your hobby, or maybe just working with islands, something like that, you know. Working, yes, with islands. What else? Flights are here. Feel perhaps you can live in one country or in one city, but you need to travel for a business or for your hobby to another country, state, city, where, but the, okay, again, water here is kind of blooming. It's a lot of fire here, so you're a very active person and you need to sparkle that. So that's why the star, when it's closed, it's like the candle. When you blow it up, it's done, right? But when you light it up, you see that there is the light, there is a hope, there is a lot of things that can bring happiness and joy to you. And so water will, very interesting, because water will boost this energy. So water actually doesn't boost the fire, right? But in your case, water, being close to the water from time to time at least, or like to see the water, it will be very important for you. Okay, perhaps you are there, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Moon, Sun, and Rising, and maybe water sign is like Jupiter or Uranus, something like that, or maybe like together, water sign and fire sign. Again, Ace of Wands. Wow, that's a new creative beginning. So it seems like you will start something new from time to time in your life, and it's very important for you. It seems like maybe North Node in this part of your chart where you in fire actually, or in fire, or in earth sign. So because this is about business and hobby, so you would like to start something new because you're very passionate. So it's quite easy for you to start being passionate about. So sport is important for you as well. So improve your body, work on your body too. So your body needs to be really healthy. And Two of Pentacles actually, no, it's Knights of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. So wow, that's actually very beautiful cards. The cards are speaking about money that is coming your way. That's why I feel, and Three of Cups, so celebration. So I feel that with this Pluto card, as I said, perhaps you, through these harsh changes in your life, transformations, for example, you can jump into the completely different energy. For example, one day you lost everything. Just in some time, when you transform yourself and accept a lot of fears, you start to be shining and learning new skills and things that you're passionate about, and your passion will bring you just significant amount of money that will make you rich, wealthy, and you will be happy about that. And when you are in this direction, when you believe in yourself and go after your passion, and you will see that the dolphins will come and make your wish come true, you know, that the universe will help you, and you just need to start. But it seems like there is a fear, a worry about start something new. But yeah, with this Page of Wands, but you need to be really passionate about something to start something new. So yeah, fire, quite a lot of fire. So let's see about thunder or lightning here, the storm. So yes, I feel with this Pluto card is definitely for you, like if there is a change, it's really harsh, guys. Yeah, it's quite a lot of suffering, torturing, pain, and it's kind of, it can come like Uranus is liberating you out of the blue. It's like just this change that came to your life, there is no way back. And if you are changed, you will be changed forever. You will never see yourself the same person as you were before. So yes, this transformation is really like, it's not just one pattern of your life, it's really life changing, and it's not just one cycle, it's several cycles, but it's very deep, and you need that in that way to shine, because you need to shine, you need to be shown, you need to be bright, maybe TV, radio, to be on public, YouTube or something. So you need to be on public, so people, you need to be like a flirty queen or king, that people will follow you. That's your energy, guys. And even with this card, transformation card, enlightening, it means that you can change the lives of others as well. So maybe that's not pleasant for some people, but nothing happens just for no reason, right? Okay, and what about numbers? 3 and 2, number 5 together, a change, a huge transformation. But number 3 is the first one. That means that you need to be creative. This is about expressing. Again, this is the star card, guys. That's about being noticeable, being in public, be creative, do something on your own, be authentic to yourself, be true, because you have a lot of things to bring into this world on your own way. This is about creativity, pregnancy too, children too. This is about creativity. Maybe your birthday is on 3rd of May, June, July, whatever. Like 3 is important number. 2 as well. It seems like partnership and relationship is important to you. Being in love, have this kind of backup person like you, exactly like that. So you can come home and lay on their chest, on their shoulder, in cuddling them, hugging them. So for you, it's important to have an emotional, person around you that you can speak about, that you can trust to this person, right? And yeah, maybe, and again, with kids here, as you remember, I didn't mention the love or partner or something like that, but sexuality is important. So perhaps it's not that important for you to have a spouse or a life partner forever, like for long-term relationship. Perhaps it can come and go, because quite important for you to have sexual life, quite different. Depends on the age, of course, and on your theory of your philosophy, of course, but that's important. But at the same time, I feel that partnership as they have to have persons. So what I mean is, like, you don't need to have a traditional partnership, in love life, but it can be not traditional, or just the way you see it, with the Uranus card here. I feel that your partnership will not be how maybe you even dreamt of in the beginning, or you wanted, or how you brought up, or what the philosophy was in the beginning for you. So you thought that the partnership, it can be like a wife and a husband together for 30, 40, 50 years together, a lot of kids and whatever, but the life will show you, no, it's not your way. Something like similar like that. Okay, thank you very much. If you want to comment what's going on in your life, I really appreciate every single comment. Please do so. And I'm continuing and moving into the last one, to the pile number 4. If you have chosen the pile number 4, we have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Wow, that's quite intense. 4 of Swords. Yeah, definitely the failure card. Death. Yeah. Wow. Definitely, I must say that this full moon in Scorpio, it's like getting a lot of Scorpionic energy, guys. 6 of Wands, the victory. You've got the power. Use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do it. And why? Okay, what I'm picking up just immediately from that, with these 4 cards especially, that this life purpose is about accepting yourself the way you are, and not wearing the masks, not pretending that you're a different person, not to be the one that other people trying to see you, or it's like not to be a good girl or a good boy for your parents, because it seems like before you were, or your parents in your childhood, they want you to be so ideal, even they compare you with others who were better in a way, and you had this program that, okay, I need to be better than that person, I need to win this competition to be better so my parents will hug me, or I need to get the better mark, then my mother will kiss me, or I need to be the most beautiful girl in the class or in the school, or I need to be the bravest boy in the school, then my father will say, oh wow, that's my bravest boy, or something like that. But the thing is, like, you are covering yourself with all these masks, and the thing is, like, your life purpose is to teach yourself not to cover yourself and be yourself, who you really are, the truly self, like to open your face, being naked, being vulnerable, and the most important thing, to accept yourself the way you are, not to compete. But at the same time, the competition can be the really important part in your life. So you can be a good lawyer, a good advisor, you need to have a battle, so a sportsman or whatever, so you need to have a fight, so perhaps like verbal fights or defend yourself. So because it seems like it's very hard for you to stay at home and to lay down and allowing yourself to relax. Because with Four of Wands, this is the card of actually of healing. So perhaps some of you, it's like a healer. And again, this fight that you're going through the life, it can be the in and outer world, right? You've got the power. So that means that you're very powerful. You can deal with many situations, stressful situations that kind of give you this adrenaline and give you this endorphin after that. So like when you're happy, feel happy after that you won something. But then when the success is going away, the feeling of the success, you need another battle to win, right? It's like constantly. So that probably can be the case if you are dealing with this kind of a profession or hobby, like a sport, like a big tennis player, right? Or a dancer if you do the competition, or because it's your nature to be competitive, but also at the same time to enjoy. But the life purpose is why you're here is to teach yourself or to learn how to let it go, you know, how to, if you don't win, that's okay. Because it's like very interesting how the cards are playing here. With a failure, I understand that mistake is only opportunity to learn, not a failure actually, right? It's not a big deal that you made a mistake, because you also want to be always a victory person, someone who is there and everybody is looking at you. But at the same time, when you are not there, it's like the whole world just changed, right? And you can even drop something, doing something, right? Or you can just go away from this person or from the situation, like run away if you're not winning, because it seems like you can't accept that you are not the best. But the thing is, like, this lifetime is about just teaching you and go into the direction that it's not true, you know. If you are not the best, it can't be like, you can't be the best for every single person on this planet. I can't be the best reader, tarot reader, right, or life coach for every single of you. No, somebody likes me, somebody not. That's fine. But I like myself. I love myself. And this is my competition in a way. Yes, when I started this channel 1 year ago on Astrolada's YouTube channel, I was so shaking every time when I did live sessions. So yeah, that was very like nervous period of time, and I knew a lot of that I wanted to talk about, a lot of things. I knew what I wanted to talk about, but I couldn't, you know, this scared thing moments, I had them. But that was my victory, that now I can speak freely. I'm not nervous. I don't worry about a lot of things at all. But I'm also kind of mastering myself from one video into another. It's like step by step. This is my victory. But I don't want to be the best for everyone. No, that is not my goal. So it's like the similar situation in your life. Think about it. You can compete with yourself, because every single step that you're doing in your life further in your future, you will see how better you're becoming for yourself. Like, for example, you would like to be more kinder. And you, for example, notice that before that you were too cold to people. Like, start opening yourself. Just small things, like smile to a stranger. And don't be afraid of that they will not smile or think that you're crazy. In Russia, for example, that's very normal, but you can actually now see that there are a lot of young, especially people, we are changing. Older generations like, why are you smiling at me, right? But now it's fine. But I mean genuine smile, prank smile, not just because but because you liked how they look, or how you liked the smell. I don't know, you liked the earrings of the lady, you liked the skirt or jeans or anything, you know, just you have the good mood, just smile to a stranger. That will be another one small step to your being kinder to people. But again, look at yourself. What did you do to be kinder to yourself? You smiled, right? You smiled also for yourself because your mood was nice. You know, and it's like step by step your life and your surroundings will start changing. That's very important. So with the why question, I feel that you can be a person like a detective. Like, as I said, it's very important for you, for example, like to be a lawyer, counseling. So a lot of books are here. I see librarian working with books, doing books, even writing a book slowly. But you are kind of a researcher. You want to know what is underneath that. So you're digging deeper with this death card. So you need to know everything. So you can be a detective. You can be working for the government, actually kind of a spy profession or something like that. So getting the information is very good for you, even through internet, or become analytical. Yeah, you have very good analytical skills. So I also feel that you can end something or destroy something in order to build something new. So construction work, I feel here. And also, like, yes, to construct or destroy the old, for example, painting, and to painting, I mean the walls. Now I'm talking the two professions. First is like painting the walls, so the house is new and you need to create something new. And this is physical work that you are doing, so repair the house, but also in the restoration thing, they can work when it is destroyed and you need to create or recreate or rebuild or redo something. That's very good for you as well. Like a designer too, even here, yes, I can feel a designer. And you are quite, dreams will speak a lot to you about anything that you need to know. But again, it seems like you don't allow yourself to feel relaxed and calm, like you need to be very active all the time and to do things. But again, don't allow yourself to be a human being, you know, not to be a robot machine that are winning all the time and doing a lot of things because you need to be the best or successful in the company, for your parents, for your spouse, for your children, for yourself. No, you are amazing the way you are. Look at this card. You've got the power. Use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do that. So it doesn't mean that you need to be working like non-stop 24 hours or like 7 days per week, all till the evenings, and not even the sex life, or not even the love life or whatever, because you have your abilities to resolve this situation. You've got the power. It means that even if you take the break, you will be recharged and you will have even more power to deal with any situation that you're dealing. But again, you've got the power that is telling me the profession that it can be, or the hobby, or the thing that you may love to do is like, again, to be in a competition with something. But see, if you go into the competition, for example, in sport, and this is your profession, you're the football player, or as I said, you are the big tennis player, better to do the sport, yes, and to reach the goal and to win the competition, or put all your effort into that, or in any other hobby or profession. But don't be afraid to lose. I understand it is quite difficult for you, but it's about trying not to lose yourself when you lose something. Just learn it, that it's just maybe the experience that you need to pay attention to what you did wrong in order to achieve something, right? To win this tournament, to have this victory. Or even like I can compare that with the lawyers. So for example, if you didn't win the case, so perhaps you did some mistakes, made some mistakes, or you need to read everything, re-evaluate everything, all your actions, all your thoughts, and just next time you will not do that. That's it. But it's not like such a big deal or the end of the world. I mean, yes, sometimes it's very that the cases and the things, like it's about lives, people's lives, right? But again, if you have this kind of experience of losing, it seems like you don't accept yourself making a mistake. You don't accept yourself allowing to be wrong. You need to be right. But again, the question is, do you want to be happy or you want to be right all the time? So what else you need to know? It's 5. The Taurus card is here, and also the Hierophant. The 9, the Hermit, and the 3 of Swords. Okay, so it seems like with these cards I feel that yes, for you, you're quite a stubborn person, and you know, you have quite a lot of qualities that really are very helpful in achieving something important in your life. So use it for that, but not using for destroying yourself, in order to understand that it's better to love and accept yourself the way you are. Because you know, it's your spiritual journey, and it seems like you will meet some spiritual people in your life in order to like show you the path where you need to go, show you the right track, and to kind of get over the pain that you have experienced, or get over that disappointment that you can experience not winning. It can be also in love relationship, because it doesn't matter if you're the woman or the man. It's very strong masculine energy to win, to be the winner, and to have this victory in your life, and to achieve what you need to achieve. It's good in the particulars. Like the 3rd chakra is very, very profound, and it also can play as a selfishness. But it seems like in love life you can try to win another's heart, even like if they don't want you, you know. So be really careful with that. And again, it's like if they deny or refuse or reject you, you will be so unhappy and so low down that you will not understand how come, what should I do for them, like they can love me. No, you don't need to love anyone, because your person that will stay in your life and that is supposed to be in your life, they will come at the right moment. But this person that you met for this particular love lessons is just showing you what is your attitude actually. Like they show you your attitude towards yourself. They show you what you really think about yourself, how you really accept or not accept yourself, or particular part of yourself. So if they reject you, so it seems like you think you have this program inside that you deserve this rejection, you deserve only that, pay a disappointment or something. No, you just need to pay attention to other things. Like yes, you can make these things, maybe stupid things, or maybe you can be funny, or you can be stupid. Sometimes you think so, but it's fine. That's you. Everybody is not perfect, but being not perfect is exactly the perfectness that we need to embrace and to enjoy, actually, because as I said, we have all features in ourselves. We have all sides, bright and not bright, and weak and not weak, stronger or less strong. So it's all about us. That's the beauty of our nature, of being a human being here. So perhaps, as I said, you may meet really good teachers in your life, spiritual teachers, even can be a lover of yours. But also stubbornness, like use this stubbornness to search for something, to achieve what you need to achieve in your profession, but not ruining your life. Okay, so about the weather, what is the weather? So the element, your nature, the sun. Yeah, the sun is here as well, the Leo energy. So the sun is about to shine, to warm, but also it's about ego, guys. So this dice side of this dice is showing me that your ego is very it can be really hurt very easily. So work on that, because love is the leader. and acceptance, and love yourself the way you are, and accept that ego, and sometimes just prefer love, not the ego. You know, like being selfish, it's fine when it's healthy, but when it becomes unhealthy, then you're trying kind of to, you know, repair all traumas, or work with, because normally ego, that can be hurt very easily, right? And or when you go to revenge, you are led by ego, not healthy ego, but not love, right? And love will definitely help you if you become kinder towards yourself, and not that harsh, first of all, towards yourself. And accept also, when you start accepting yourself the way you are, you will see how you will accept others the way they are. And also with the sun is definitely the professions and the hobbies that probably you will feel really good with, is like being bright, warmth, something warm. So with sun I see again, yeah, victory is like something that will make you on the stage, even the actor or an actress, yes, like a director of the movie, something with the movie, with something bright, you know, being noticeable. But again, mostly I feel like when there is a competition, I think this is your area of life where you can feel the most great, and you will feel really that that's your part. 2-2. Great. Partnership, union, but 4 altogether. Stability and trustworthy, being reliable. You are this person. You are reliable, you are trustworthy. Let the people see that in you. That you can be, partnership is very important for you. Being not alone to be important for you. But sometimes it seems like the life will show you the journey when you are single, or when you are just isolated, in order to understand a lot about your ego, if it is healthy or not, if it is hurts or not, you know, if it is hurting or not. So this also about power of your being with someone, and that people can rely on you, that people can trust you, but just it's your role, it's your thing to show them that they can do that, and that they can think that you are amazing person to be with. Also with this, I feel with this card, that it can be like for you it's important to have maybe traditional or at least serious relationship. And social status is also like a victory for you, for perhaps you are trying to achieve a lot. And in career how people are seeing that is also important. So that's why perhaps, yeah, okay, for one group it's important to be single, but to have a social status considering your career. But for others, both are very important, to be not single and to be connected with someone, like to be in a partnership, and you are trying to be with someone in order to be socially accepted, you know, something like that. But again, do you really want it? Because your life purpose is about loving yourself, showing yourself the true you, because the real people will come only when you be vulnerable and accept yourself, be the true yourself with others. Then the people will come for your for who you really are, not for the mask that you are wearing in order to attract them. Okay, so this is it. Thank you very much for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment below if it resonates or if it doesn't resonate. So it's not the message for you. Skip it. Just don't waste your time on any comments and go. But if it does resonate, especially maybe some words, some the numbers or whatever, then also just please comment and tell me. I really appreciate every single word in your story, what you're sharing with me. It's amazing. It's just amazing, guys. I really love it. So please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And I wish you a brilliant day, and see you next time. Bye bye.